Hello, 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 tes, tes, satu, cek, cek. Sudah di gamenya, langsung saja kita gas. NBA kita yang di New York Knicks. Mantap, mantap. Gua bingung di ini sih, Cok. Di sepatunya. Ini player kurang gitu. NBA biasalah. Kalau udah di akhir-akhir ini loadingnya lama. Suenya orang jamu lagi. Kita coba kasih ini dulu dong. Kita coba yang pakai dari cross kurang. Kita coba dem dulu ya. Mungkin dem 7 mungkin. Yang pink satu. Satunya dem 7 yang merah ini. Oke. Kita coba-coba aja dulu. Apakah ini player bagus pakai Adidas? Kalau bagus.
And we can't forget about my team tournament runner-up Splashy, who is averaging
Kalau
nearly
jelek,
34
balik
points per
lagi
game
ke
for Jazz
sepatu
Gaming.
andalan
And
yaitu
if he
Nike. Ini
continues to
berapa
rain
nih
in
ya?
threes,
Nggak
who
tahu dah.
knows what can happen. All games will air live starting July 14th at 6 p.m. Eastern, and there will be a broadcasting spotlight of fans who interact with the league on social media using the hashtag #Let'sGo2KL. There's also going to be a virtual prize cannon, so make sure you tune in and see what
Let's
the turn-
go. Sebagai cadangan tentunya. Kita buka Discord dulu sebelum main, karena Baginda Irek menunggu di sana. Gimana? Buka. Wah, tuh gitu dah. Di Discord open. Setelah open. Nah, kita udah di Discord. Diri. Julius Randa, my man.
Welcome everybody, thank you for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. Most people know that the Celtics are big proponents of analytics. And their star Jason Tatum said, it's helped me a lot, knowing what works best. It starts by attacking the basket, trying to get more layups and...
It sure has. Thanks, DA. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Walker and Smart, the guards.
Marcus Smart, Kemba Walker, Jalen Brown, Jason Tatum. Anjing.
And for the Knicks,
Ada Jason Tatum, Cok.
Barrett and Randall are in the forward position. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Payton. And looking at teams with first-year coaches, Chris, how long does it...
Biasa kita cadangan. Namun jangan berkecil hati. Kita akan berjuang sampai mendapatkan apa itu namanya? Posisi starting.
Here's Pritchard in the game against Toronto. Very impressive. Here's Brown.
Nice.
Stolen by Junior. And a fast break now for New York.
RJ Barrett. Nice.
These two seem to have their fates intertwined. They're always going to be connected.
And Greg, now the two rookies are playing for the same side. They've been competitive for so long, so it's nice to see them join forces. Here's Brown. The Knicks making the shot. And Fournier kicks to Brown. Gibson with it. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way.
RJ Barrett.
Pass to Junior.
Minta screen dong.
5 to shoot. Nails it from the high post.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Pass to Brown.
Brown ini yang anjing.
Shot to
Brown.
run.
Nah,
And
and one.
he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Oh my goodness, this is the toughness that Brown exudes on a nightly basis. He's skilled at staying in control in difficult spots.
Burks, he's checked in for New York. Cobb comes in for Rose. Harger's checked in for Boston.
Ayo, Cok.
Now, here's
Aduh.
Cobb. From outside the arc.
Ay,
Rebound by
masuk.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Thompson. And that's good. A nice job of
seperti
the
ini loh.
glass as they pick up 2 on the second
Dapat
effort.
lagi.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder. Crashes with power.
Here's Junior. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Celtics trail by 8. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Thompson passes to Fournier. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Jatuh. 4 lagi.
16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Fournier. 5 on the clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Here's Thompson, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the New York Knicks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Defensively,
Kantan.
they have gotten after it.
Mas
contesting
Banjarmasin,
every
bro.
shot going up. Back right after this.
Ini kok nggak ini ya? Mainnya nggak smooth.
And before the game, we checked in with Marcus Smart, who told us how his upbringing helped shape his approach to the game.
I'm the youngest of 4 boys. So, as anybody who has siblings, older, younger, you understand the struggle, especially big.
And no question, Smart is considered one of the toughest guys, Greg, in the NBA.
You have to love his passion, his willingness to sacrifice his body for the team on a nightly basis.
Ya.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was
Rekop anjing.
plan coming in.
Gua free. Gak dikasih.
That's what has to do the lead right now.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Noel is out there with Alec Burks. Then there's Cobb. Then it's Junior. And it's Gibson in at the center position. Here's Parker and the dunk by Parker.
Rising up with no hesitation. When Parker goes up strong like this, gotta get out of the way.
Bro.
Passes to Junior.
Please lah.
Lets it go from deep. Good on the
Nice.
Junior's got 5 points now this quarter.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Now, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean,
Ada Derrick Rose, ada Henry Cobb, ada gua.
So it's the Celtics now. 3-point lead. Thompson dishes to Tatum. 54 seconds left in the first half of the game. Just 5 to shoot. That one is good again. He's straight from the floor with the basket.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. Now the basket, Junior. That's the 3-5. Rebound Boston. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
Yeah, and they came out with a W every time they played this squad last year. A stark contrast drawn between
Friendship interference. Itu
and have-nots.
The Knicks making a switch here.
itu Cuk. Kita tahu dah.
So for New York, their last game a win against the Nets in Brooklyn. Junior kicks to Barrett. To the paint. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down. Now it's just 3 on the bucket from Junior.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
And the rejection by Noel.
Yes. Masuk loh padahal. Gokil. Masuk. Sayang waktunya habis.
Thank you, Kevin. Alfred, how big is defense going to be in the second half to help you get this win?
It's going to be big. That's what it's going to come down to. Defense wins games.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. Half, we saw a pretty tight
kayak ini ya, kayak masih high.
Sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really
Tiba-tiba yang nonton nol. Gokil.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, the defense didn't do a very good job of staying connected to him. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
Gokil, tiba-tiba yang nonton nol, Cok.
On the court for the Celtics. Around the small floor with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Walker in Smart, the guard. And it's Williams at the 5 spot. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say 6'1", I don't know, but he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as good as trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective.
Oleh up di depan, Jason Tatum.
Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players. Tatum passes to Walker. A 3-pointer off the mark. Knicks trail by 3. Barrett dishes to Junior. Yep,
nice.
And goes in there. Junior's got 6 points in the quarter.
As a playmaker, Barrett has improved his vision. Plays with a good recognition and been very unselfish.
Pass to Tatum. Over Randall. And that one goes long.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
And when talking about Tatum, it's hard not to think back to 2017.
Nice.
Danny traded back to 3, essentially choosing him over Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, and now folks are starting to pick it up a little bit. He's watching. He's going to be dynamic. But you're right. Certain deals can define a franchise. And Asian is unafraid to take chances.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Odom.
Hey, guys, if you can Before Jaylen Brown went
Nice,
to the
beres.
draft, one executive said the Cal Berkeley star was too smart. Brown says when athletes are also informative, it can intimidate. We get pushback for our outside interests. The whole shut up and dribble movement is big, and I'm a part of that movement. Guys,
Strong story, DA, there. Thanks. And the rim-running Mitchell Robinson, the league leader in field goal percentage, Greg, in his second season.
Maybe the most athletic 7-footer in the game. I mean, his lob finishing sucks in the defense.
Masih main kah?
So much space out on the floor for his teammates.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Sekarang kita bersama RJ Barrett dan Randall mainnya. Bersama pemain-pemain ini kita. Lah. Jadi kalah. Coba tadi gua dimainin. Udah kayak gini loh. Ngikut ya. Apa? Nyerah.
And Boston has possession. 7-point differential.
Nyerah.
Fournier.
Tim PA. Coba kita.
So it's the Celtics picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean,
Coba
when
mainin
your
kita.
team's
Menang loh.
at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg
Kita masih
Anthony,
belum
Chris
punya
Webber, and
kekuatan.
David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA.
Jadi
Presented
santai dulu
by
lah.
2K Sports. See you later.
Gak uang 999. Dapat sponsor pertama yaitu Beat by Dr. Dre. $16.25 kenapa totalnya double. Nice. 3-point shot made. Ini dulu lah. 3-point shot made 2. Setiap 3 point kita dapat tambahan 2 duit. 2 VC. Oke. Mantap. Lanjut lagi. Next game. Melawan
Next week, we are celebrating you, the 2K community.
Chicago
It's our
Bulls.
annual 2K TV Awards.
We have 10 awards going out to community members that have shown serious commitment and skills in NBA 2K21 this season. Prizes include a ton of 2K21 VC, and this year we're also throwing in some 2K22 VC to get you off to a good start. Of course, what good is VC without the game? That's also included in the prize package, plus a My Team Dark Matter card, and more. It's also our season finale, so we'll be looking back.
Python, Derrick Rose, ada Hendrik Skop, ada gua, 4 point guard di tim ini. Goblok.
A little patience indeed. That's interesting. Thank you, David. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Satoransky runs the point with Levine at the 2. Young is out there with Vucevic, and it's Brown in at the small forward. And for New York, Barrett and Randall are in the forward position.
Kalau kita ditaruh di shooting guard bakal ketemu Zach Levine, mampus. Defense-nya bagus.
Wells checked in for Robinson. Burks comes in for Barrett. And Junior subbed in for Alfred Payton. Then for the Bulls, Al Farouk Aminu. He's checked in for Levine. And it's Kobe White in for Satoransky. New York comes into this one following a loss to the Celtics.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
Nice.
And stolen by Junior. Takes it out with both hands and rips it down.
Langsung kontan kita tembus kesalahan kita.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience. Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Junior the pass to Randall. And there's the pass to Burks. Quickly. They get the rebound. Here's Junior. Buries the long range jumper.
Wow,
masuk belakangan.
Set up his guys, puts the pass in the perfect position.
Sayang.
Easy shot.
White drives in. And Aminu kicks to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts it up. And again, no good by Chicago. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Knicks. They trail by 1. And they take the lead. And it's 6 points for Junior.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
White left side.
Nice.
New York's gone 4-6 from long range here early on. To the middle. That's good from Randall on the assist by Junior. Randall's got 8 points.
Well, that's Randall working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. It's important if they want to make sure they don't work. Shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
Lagi sebagai SK kali ini. Thomas Satoransky. Mid range-nya tinggian dia, 3 point-nya tinggian kita dong.
Think back to the 2014 NBA draft, the 13th pick overall. Zach LaVine goes out and gives an epic performance in the 2016 dunk contest.
So for Chicago right now, Vucevic is out there with Young. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then it's White. And it's Satoransky in at the shooting guard position. Knicks trail by 6.
The thing that really separates White is the quickness. Whether it's with the ball in his hands or running off screens, he's very difficult to stay connected to defensively.
Here's Junior. And it's off from 3-point range. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, good to hear from you. Now, Zach LaVine has become a star, but he knows there's still work to be done. He said, I'm stepping into a leadership role, asking more of myself and giving more each year. You've got to look at your faults. I have to continue to improve my defense. I want to help you make the playoffs. My next step as a player is winning. Guys, back to you.
Great attitude. Thank you. Troy Brown's checked in for Kobe White. And last year, Greg, we saw White get more comfortable in the offense as the season went on.
You know, more scorer than a playmaker at this point. Drafted 7th overall because he has the potential to do both. If he can add strength and cut back on the turnovers, he's going to be a very good player for a long time.
And stolen by Junior. Now Barrett pushing it up, and no one back to second. And Barrett slams it in.
R.J. Barrett's instincts make him dangerous in transition. Nicely done.
1:31 left in the first half. Satoransky looking around. And the basket is
Allah,
one more at the line.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow. A tall, strong combo guard who can shoot it as well as pass it. Satoransky played around 30 minutes a game for the Bulls last season as he found a way to impress the team every chance they gave him.
Well, the scouting report for Satoransky is this: if he could increase his consistency, Greg, shooting the ball, his game could reach another level.
Yeah, I mean, throughout his career, the percentages have been all over the place. He's not really a volume three-point shooter. The key for Satoransky is good shot selection and just playing under control.
Free throw good, Junior. And both free throws good for Junior. Now here's Satoransky. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Toronto. Here's Young. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line. Julius Randle picks one up.
Well, Young is used to taking punishment. This guy is especially effective inside.
And he's taking care of the hard part tonight, which is getting to the line. But he hasn't finished the job once he gets there.
Knicks trail by 5. And here's Junior. 17 points for him last game against Boston. Drills the three-pointer. Junior's got 5 points now this quarter.
He nailed 2 for distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
Hung outside. 44 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And Levine throws it down.
Zach LaVine is simply stated a tough cover. He's got athleticism and skill, and that combination is lethal.
Now, here's Junior. Satoransky covering. Handled no good.
Good at the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
LaVine can't hit.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Nice. The Bulls lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Robinson.
Wow, forceful finish by Mitchell Robinson. Love to see it. Why don't you flex right there?
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, give him credit for taking it.
Nice, Barrett. Nice.
Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with him.
And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 4 points. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Zach, a hard-fought first half. What changes have to be made to get a little separation?
They're making tough shots. We're trying.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. So for the Knicks, Nerlens Noel checks in for Julius Randle. Junior comes in for R.J. Barrett. And it's Cobb in for Elfrid Payton. Chicago also making some changes. Daniel Tice is checked in for Vucevic. Lowry Markkanen comes in for Young. And it's Aminu in for Troy Brown. Now, here's Aminu. Guarded closely. good on the assist by Sadaransky. Levine's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
They've got Noel. Cobb is out there with Junior. Then it's Robinson. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Junior.
Aduh.
Just 5 on the clock.
Fire, Cok. Fire dia.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
36 50% 3 point kita.
This guy not bashful, seeking contact.
Setelah ini kita buang dulu. Kita buang aja yang hot start itu, kita ganti yang
All free
lain.
throws good for Noel.
Wow, they've made every free throw
Sulit.
here in the second half.
The Bulls leading by 5.
Paling kaya super.
Sadaransky finds Levine. Poked away.
Nice. Nice.
And here we go. Fast break. Junior's got it.
Masuk dong.
And Cobb gets it to go.
Well, you can see the assertive shot pumping by Hendricks. Cobb beyond the arc. What impressive shooting.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher.
Nice.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Anjir.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Bulls lead by 2. And after a quick break, let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing, too, is once he
Yes,
picks
coach.
the ball up,
Yes, coach.
he's not going to shoot it. If he does, just stay down on him.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So the Bulls 5 right now. Sadaransky runs the point with Levine at the 2. Daniel Tice out there at the menu, and it's Markkanen in at the
Typical shootnya, Cok. Typical shoot, Cok. Di sini, Cok. Anjing, typical shootnya kita.
And so Sadaransky will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. That will conclude their
Nice.
2-game road trip.
Waduh, mantap, mantap.
Pass to Junior. To take the lead.
Masuk dong.
And the Knicks hit again from deep.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
And Sadaransky kicks to Tice. This is it to Levine. Let's go. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Levine's got 9 points here in the second half. New York calls timeout.
Kalau masih main, udah poinnya kita
A different look for New York.
banyakin
Julius
lagi.
Randle.
Bukan. Nggak dipercaya sama coach. Malah sih Hendricks Skop yang main. Aku, Bang.
Junior's checked in for New York. And Chicago also making a switch. Tice is checked in. There's 25 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And it's Vucevic missing. They're going to pull off the game here with an intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Well, Julius Randle has made it clear he has big aspirations as a player. And what you love is he's going to invest the time to make his game all that much more dangerous.
Troy Brown's checked in for the Bulls.
Well, you want to continue to build the lead, so a very productive trip to the line right there.
For 3, Levine. Money! What a
Anjir.
beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 3. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game.
Julius Randle.
He's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of move,
Padahal tuh naik berapa ya kamu? Oh 24.
and that soft touch.
Gila.
It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
Oh, kita nggak punya baju Ace in Pain. Up, untung green.
First, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Up,
And so
mantap.
are good. And it's a
Itu
5-point game.
masuk.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
Enggak dong.
Levine can't
Masa
hit.
masuk lagi. Yes.
New York picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum
Bagus
shifted,
sih kalau pakai
and
ini ya.
especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Bagus sih. Bagus untuk pemainnya gitu. Dalam hal gerakan dan lain-lain. Duh, nggak bisa dikurangin. Tuh ngambil ini. Start kasih ke flexible release-nya dulu. Oke, mungkin kita saatnya menggila dengan musuh Orlando Magic mungkin. Tapi sebelumnya kita ganti sepatu lagi. Ada dua yang mana ini? Oh ini. Keren ada kayak kebesaran. KD mungkin KD bagus kali ya. Kita coba KD kah? Ntar deh kalau KD. Kyrie, kalau Kyrie 4 gimana? Kita coba. Kok nggak mau ganti? Alah, udahlah. Ntar di game juga ganti. Halo. Sebelumnya kita keluar dulu untuk ngecek karena ininya selalu di apa namanya? Di hack, gue bingung juga deh, ngebug kayaknya. Gue sih mau ganti ke medium aja grafiknya. Tapi di sininya selalu hack. Nah. Jadi aneh. Window. Udah. Nah, tuh. Kita sekarang disuruh restart. Bentar, guys. Mungkin kita belum kita restart. Discordnya kita mute-kan. Nah, kita mute-kan aja dulu Discordnya, karena kan nggak ada orang. Sembari nunggu loading, kita kocok-kocok liquid, baru kita isi ke liquidnya, ke RDA-nya. Woi anjir. Oke, udah bisa. Segitu dah. Kayaknya cam gue kekecilan. Ini udah medium kan? Harusnya sih udah ya, karena udah windowed, nggak full screen lagi. Progression. Pre-throw mana pre-throw? Nih. Mungkin kali ya. Sedikit deh. Tapping down ya. 5.000. Oke. Cuma dia naik tadi. Yes. Lawan Orlando Magic. Ada muncul Magic-Magican.
Hey, I'm Brian, and I'm in your neighborhood to break down the upcoming 2K Compete events. This weekend, make your way to the REC, because all day Saturday and all day Sunday, you can earn double rep.
Let's go, let's go.
On spectacular side as we approach our broadcast location in downtown Orlando through the air. Hello fans, welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday night action right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlow with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter David Allen. A special treatment. It seems like we're in an era of tandems in the NBA. Teams with at least two great players. Shaq, if you're selecting a pair to start a team, mix and match however you want, who would you take?
Definitely got to take the Greek Freak, and I'm going to take Luka Doncic. Because they're superstars already, but they're still entering their prime. Give me those two, it's a wrap.
Yeah, for me, Luka, no doubt about it. It'd be interesting to see how those two will play together. I wouldn't mind pairing Luka with a guy like Kawhi. That could be kind of
Luka with anybody would be interesting.
That's a great point.
So the New York starting five, Barrett and Randall are in the forward positions. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Payton. And for the here's Junior. Drains the three-pointer.
Crazy to think just how recently Junior took up basketball. We know he's a raw talent and was a football player back in high school. That's one reason why the upside is so high.
You know, Greg, you think of guys like Duncan and Embiid, the Dream, they all started playing basketball late as well, and Junior could follow their path. Ennis kicks to Isaac, down to 5 on the shot clock, and here's Anthony for 3. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony.
Sayang aja gitu nggak di rebound.
Brooks is checked in. And first first quarter. We're about 3.5 minutes in. Talking about how awards are determined, people claim there's a level of voter fatigue. So many things to vote for without much meaning. If there's something you can change about the process of all that voting, what would it be?
I think I would probably have the players. Players should have a little bit more say in who wins awards. And I think you give voice to people who have actually stepped in the court. And we have a lot of legends that play the court. I think we should create this thing of ours.
Nice.
And you would definitely be included because me and you've been around since 1989. It's also the first year I met Ernie Johnson.
No kidding. Yeah,
it just hit me. Oh, it just hit me.
It's rebounded by New York. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
Down low. Here's Isaac. Rebound by Rose. New York leading by 7. Burks in the corner. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Rose against Fultz. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Anthony. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And so it's New York with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off. Recently, we had a chance to speak with R.J. Barrett about what was a trying.
I hate losing, but at the end of the day, it's part of the game. I feel you could learn more from a loss.
And Barrett, a guy who's accustomed to winning, at least is an amateur grip.
I mean, he won a championship in high school, could have won one in his only year of college. He's going to be a driving force for the organization to get better.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And when you consider how the Knicks are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
They're looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And New York, looking at who they've got. Junior's out there with Kyle. Then it's Taj Gibson. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Robinson in at the 5 spot. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Last season, during the hiatus, the Knicks did a retrospective of insanity. You remember that stretch of 2012? Jeremy Lin took the league by storm. He said he was floored to be recognized in such a fashion. And for New Yorkers who are going through so much, it's a chance to reminisce about some pleasant surprises. Guys?
Great, David. Thank you. Shaq, when you look back. So it's New York with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a cruising game inside, and it's working for them. And now,
Kevin, thanks. Here with Elfrid Payton. Elfrid, great.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this is checked in for New York.
Ini aja dah. Di sini kita pakai.
Here is Carter. Porter passes to Anthony. Another miss by Orlando.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Anthony is out for Jones Ross. Then it's Carter Jr. Then there's Carter. And it's Okiki in at the power forward position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Back to Anthony. From out on the wing. Anthony's got 9. The Knicks leading by 7. Junior. Good on the triple.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Outside Porter. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here we go. Fast break. Junior's got it. And good that time. And it's a 12-point Knicks lead.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 12-4 run right now. New York moving the ball around. Wasted no time on that one. Junior's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now here's Anthony, guarded closely. Uses the glass to finish the lane. 11 points in the game.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Takes the three. That's a miss. It's his number 2 in shots from the floor. From outside, it's good from long range.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Junior the pass to Randall.
Nice one,
Randall throws it down.
Randall with a great effort there, up and athletic and at the rim.
And it's Anthony with the ball for Orlando. They trail by 11. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Porter passes to Okiki. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on R.J. Barrett.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. So Orlando going.
Rekop 16 kita 14.
That one misses for Robinson.
Well, at the time, Robinson's journey to the draft was such a big story, but now the story is getting bigger as he continues to improve his game and dominate the inside of NBA play.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5.
Boom!
And it's Junior. Then it's R.J. Barrett.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Here's Porter. Robinson with the block.
Hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
And the whistle blows the best accounts. A 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive shot.
The big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Anthony's checked in for the Magic.
Wrong.
He throw
Nice.
good, Junior. The Magic trail by 13. Porter looking it over. On the wing, Isaac. Another miss by Orlando.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
The 3. And he trains the 3. Good-looking shot there from Junior. Junior's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Knicks.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Junior.
This is a showcase night of his skills offensively.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Knicks.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Junior and the Knicks hitting in from deep.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them, complete control.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.
Apa nih? Ini mau lah. In game 3 3 point ya, iyalah bisa. Ini dulu lah. Ntar kita ganti sepatu dulu. Bikin sepatu yang biru. Tapi ini grafiknya kurang bagus sih. Masuk ke picture, terus creature, kemudian kita pilih Kyrie, mana Kyrie? Kyrie 2 apa? Iya. R4 tuh kan agar cok agar start dulu lah sekali lagi astaga udah ke duluan cok bodohnya. Kok merah?
Tolong.
Woi.
Goblok.
Sok begawe kada?
Gawe apa?
Jadi higanya tuh empang kalau. Nah, empang itu isuk hendak diobati ampunnya. Tapi dia mana Jepang?
Kamu nih kita meninggal.
Jadi sewanya jar, orang Jawa.
Oh.
Nah, isuk tuh hendak diobatinya, hendak diisinya undang, jadi hendak dihabisakannya.
Orang nyewa. Ya Pak, bawa wadah Pak. Hah?
Karung dong.
Bangsatnya isuk begawi, aduh.
Jam 11-an jar, pagi song-song. Punya kada hujan.
Mulainya.
Datangi aja kemari lun bingung jar, kada ada yang maunya makan jar. Rencana dibuang aja jar, matian biarnya mati daripada hama aja kena lun mandeki undang jar. Bujur mana aja orang, buang aja.
Maka banyak ada dijualnya kah?
Isinya kada tapi tahu juga kira-kira, yang jelas jadinya jabir bang.
Menjabirnya isu
Jabir yang jelas lah isinya. Terus
cablikannya ada juga.
Cablikan lawan ini
Linda Lestari.
Ini yang laju tuh apa? Kakap mana ya?
Belanak.
Iya.
Belanak Linda Lestarinya ada juga situ.
Apa itu? Lundo. Bangsat.
Bang.
Jar kolon eko becapur jurang kita nih isok nih. Aku nyaburinya jar.
Ayo, Kada nak liboy monjon esoknya nak mengaca.
Iya, makanya aku hadang-hadang ikam masuk kemari. Anjing. Apa tinggal putih kiwara sudah di orang.
Bangsat mengacal, awas benar kada ada mengacal musim panas tadi kita udah mengacal.
Ayolah. Libur lah, teman. Izin lah, jam 11, cuk. Song. Masa kada tertarik? Jakanya jam anu kah? Jaka jam-jam krusial kah? Jam 11. Santai, cuk, masih.
Santai.
Masa?
CS tuh memang bilang bila ditinggalkan Ratu Mato bilang gelisah mana sapak teleponan akunnya.
Pada hemano iwak kira-kira apa tak? Hendak tak?
Abut teh.
Bisa mendatangi coy. Ini pada hemano iwak ada betah kada datang potongan.
Kamu kada sah ikan anu jagin jar begawe aja aku jangan kasih itu jar.
Itu anjing. Itu anjing karena kayak itu. Anjing namanya itu.
Sagawian dua kawan paunjunannya mau. Apa? Anak kabur jurusan mau unjur. Oleh.
Oma tadi cok.
Apa?
Lebar coy barangnya. Kalau semalam itu kan apa ya? Gana panjangnya aja. Kalau hari ini lebar coy.
Lebar lah.
Oh, mantap banget.
Bumbung mara lagi.
Hah?
Bumbung mara.
Bumbung mara
Oh, betabuan. Rajin.
Ada. Malah lokasi yang kada disangka-sangka. Biasanya kan aku yang di dalamnya tuh. Kalau yang kayak danau tuh. Berpindah ke situ. Tadi lokasi kita wara itu. Bekas lokasi kita loh itu.
Minyak
Naik.
masih ada lah.
Hah?
Minyak kan masih ada lah.
Minyak ada lagi dah di situ. Berpulau dah.
Hah?
Berpulau di situ, sahabat.
Iya kah?
Ih.
Lawas benar orang kada dembet mana pindah ke situ.
Pindahnya lawas benar. Aku coba ya.
Yang di belakang bang ya Pak, nang kura-kura.
Kura-kura kada singgahi tadi. Nah, yang jalur kura-kura tuh nya, nang kau pakai.
Lain nang me.
Lain.
Oh, jalur kura-kura.
Jalur kura-kura di seberang me tuh.
Oh, barang ke ujung sana, parak batas tuh.
Kada.
Parak tangguh.
Iya, parak batasnya modalnya. Situ
juga. Sebarang melon nih itu.
Situ bang.
Hitungannya.
Coba hari semalam.
Oh, kira pas.
Situ
aku
juga.
Kira pas di tuh.
Ada. Hari semalamnya di situ juga ada kami nulaki. Yang lawan bubuhan pianor tuh. Dapat haruan aja buana seikong. Nya kada anu. Tadi kan kada togol juga. Sebenarnya cuma anu bener ya. Ada dapat ini. Aku naikkan anunya. Papuyuh halusnya, Jo. Nah, pas naikkan papuyuh halus tuh nang ngerasa anu. Rasa hendak ini. Hendak belawas. Lalu betamuan. Judulnya kayak itu.
Berarti nang ke ujung arah ke empangnya sana tuh belum kita jejaki lagi lah cuy, kayak ada data survei lah kayak keadaan empang.
Belum.
Di sana kan ada papuyuh tapi nila.
Iya kan?
Jabir ada nih empang, Jabir.
Jadi hendak mano jojar tuh. Udah hendak dibuangin nah, mau hendak mau unjun Jabir ini saatnya nih. Empang sebuahnya tuh. Empang yang belakangnya lah.
Ya dua buting ya kalau situ tengah pondok kiri kanan tempangnya.
Nah ini saatnya nih hendak Ika menjabir.
Jabir di situ tuh kita tahu surang rasanya rasa apa itu? Rasa nih rasa lumut.
Iya kah? Itu aja bang lah konsumsinya lah.
Halo modenya apalagi punya sudah dingin tuh parah ya. Masih yang makan tuh masih yang panas-panas kamu hanya tadi biasanya makan sangat. Nambah bersama berdua.
Jadi raminya aja lah. Jabir nih ya anu lah. Apa tuh?
Jenis nila juga masih.
Nila juga lah, lain anu lah, lain apa? Kalabau lain lah. Mujair.
Ya.
Mujair lah tuh lah jenisnya lah. Oh, kalau orang Banjar kalabau.
Mujair lo nila kan beda tipis ya lah.
Cuma sisiknya lebih panjang.
Oh, abangkah di siripnya ya, Pak?
Sani lalu jet boy ke 34.
Ini ada abang-abang nggak?
Parak kalau 34 anjing.
Ini penasaran saya masih lonang papuyuh nang kedas kuman dok.
Kena ayam kosong.
Penasaran mana? Oh, isok hari apa?
Isok hari apa ya?
Kamis. Ini Jumat tuh op. 34 tiap ulang kita kayaknya masih penasaran bisa lah.
Tunggu ayam kok toh setengah bulan lagi. Melawan Kemba Walker pulang.
And if you've applied 20 or more badge points into shooting, you'll earn
Kulihan
triple
umur
rep.
ya, nang kulihan ano to.
Wednesday after that,
Asalnya Eko coy bakoyo top jar dapat lo gana.
Kulihan
double rep.
empet.
That's it for me. I'll see
Anyar
you
ko
on
sambung.
course.
Dan ganal lagi pada Eko tuh tak umam Eko oma jar. Dapat haruan ganal sih Kong yo tadi. Oler mah moto-moto. Ih, hidupnya itu udah bub tuh dalam mano ember rumah.
Maksudnya buat asal betutup aja nggak ada betutup dia, nggak ada betibus tutupnya juga.
Ko tutupi anu, ko tutupi ember, ko tutupi baskom. Baskomnya ko banyu bagi tuh barat teh kira-kira tuh.
Mentutup aman aja, masalahnya tutup satu tutup aja.
Sedang banar coy, haruan castingan, kaya punikam semalam. Hentaknya. Oh mah kemarin Eko nyumpah aja bang, set biar kalah pulang biar. Oh kapan tuh sebenarnya dari luar katakan manang tuh sama manang banget.
Here's Junior. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noel. Austin making a switch here. Parker's checked in. And New York with a change here too. Rose is checked in.
Lomba esoknya lah.
Rencana.
Minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
Bingung memberikan iwak aja nah apa tuh jurang nenek iwak semata.
Woi pasukan aja cuy ke situ mah.
Siapa woi?
Ada yang banyak-banyak pang paribasanya. Kalau kada kau membawa bener ikan bawa belik.
2-3 kali.
Mau dia pemberondolan lah.
2 karung kawan di tangga sebuteng di ano di muka sebuteng. Jual iwak wara nek. Punya dasar bujur anu masalahnya lawas itu leco. Awas kada di herane di situ.
Mon beracun lah, karena ada beracun tuh.
Sidin buka aja jalurnya Tian. Fucking hell you.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics.
Before this,
checked in for Jason Tatum. And it's Neesmith in for Jaylen Brown. And New York with a change here too.
Dion dulu, jadi Kobe pulang.
Junior trains the three-pointer. Well, Greg, we know what kind of energy that Junior plays with on the floor. That's led to Energy Company.
Siang tadi ada coy orang masuk coy ke streaming pagi lo. Anu Jar, sedikit yang nonton bang Jar. Iya emang sedikit gak kalau itu. Gak lama lagi rame kok Jar. Taruh coy, langsung surut Jar, 50-an yang nonton anjing. Sekali jadi aninya bot bang, set beneran.
Oh botnya bot.
Ini ada programnya modalnya. Ada berjualan kada jualnya kalau banyak modalnya menawari apa kayak itu ada guys. Daripada besok lagi aja kalau streaming lagi ya aku kesini lagi aja. Nah kalau kayak streaming itu mantap pembotnya itunya. Memboost view hitungannya jadi kita timbul dari rekomendasi ya lo.
Junior's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Knicks. And he likes to get in a rhythm early.
Caranya itu. Akhirnya kan udah lawas coy 5 menit kan kurang, yang naik kurang.
Ojale kicks to Cornet. Now the pass to Ojale. Just 5 to shoot.
Nano bot kayak gitu. Dengan bagiannya kalau di mana bot kayak gitu modelnya.
Akhirnya kok bayar juga kalau punya di banet apa ada juga.
Here's Ojale.
Mana dia? Minta.
Ah.
Orang mana aja?
Ada kotak kuning. Kotak kuning himong basket kah? Apa ada juga aja? Tahu kurang.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at
Dulu
what we've seen
ngeliat jam
from the
berapa?
so
Jadi
far,
kan ngeliat di nih. Jadi langsung ngeliat ini sebelum
Gila di Kak. Udah gawian kan kalau bancak kecuali hujan aja lah kalau gitu.
then it's Neesmith. Then it's Marcus Smart. And it's Cornette.
Pagi ini rame lihat pagi Minggu ada jangan nonton. Awas.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And it's to that.
Anjing.
And here's Smart, hoping to put that miserable performance against Milwaukee behind him tonight. Pass to Ojil. And here is Neesmith.
Lambat banget di situ juga.
That's his first foul.
Lambat banget di situ juga.
Apanya?
Lambat benar ya itu. Mana kan ini Pak?
Kalau kasih Sani tuh kalau
104 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Junior. And Boston with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Balas lagi.
10 out of 10 times.
All right. New York leading by 7. And beats his quite the all-star roster, don't they, of NBA representative.
Aku lihat di review di Facebook bagus saja tuh Kyoto tuh. Bungkus bang.
Kobe Bilekin, thank you. Ay, bujur nge subscribe. Kalau Jion Bilekin semalam pada ada subscribe. Anjing. Tai. Paham lah bahasa Banjarnya lah.
Pokoknya berenang juga kan.
Parker looking around.
Semangat juga bila Real 1000 datang ke Indonesia.
Hah?
Apanya? Bila Real aku datang nyaman juga nestingnya.
Oh, jadi ditukar kah?
Jadi dong.
Bah, jadi betakun dari kisahnya aja.
Apaan bener, Rek?
Anjing. Udah bagus bro. Ituan.
Aku tuh melihat warnanya tuh kada rame. Warnanya dua warna aja. Kuning. Bilangnya banyak benar jurang.
Awet gitu coba. Awet di mata kayak itu nah.
Oh jurang. Gimana? Langsung aja set gitu. Review. Banyak dong review merekomendasikan artinya.
Nah, orang kayak itu anak nukar tuh ya kalau B-nya sudah baik di mata, hanya kita cek kualitasnya.
Cek review.
Iya kan tuh itu.
Oh. Amun dasar bilangnya asal anu di mata dasar cek buat yang reviewnya kayak apa? Masalahnya reviewnya tadi kan hitung aja, mana aja yang review itu rekomend gue hitungan aja ya. Namun yang untuk harga kayak itu Sahil masuknya kategori mbah menang nang cantik. Ya Allah.
Iya. Aku nukar anu juga, esok bisa datang nek. Malam tadi dikirim orang dahnya, aku milih yang Banjar aja.
Apa?
Bangku coy.
Bangku nang beli kartu kah?
Yap.
Berapa?
140. Ambil Banjar, ada ya 90.000 di Jawa.
Banjar 12.000 jongkirnya.
Kamu berapa ngirim?
Apa?
Hari apa? Mulai hanyar tadi kah?
Hari semalam tuh, hari ini sudah di Surabaya. Malam di Gresik.
Hati-hati lah. Aku headset dari Jakarta seminggu hanya sampai. Mbah itu utas. Seminggu juga mulai Aceh. Di Banjar 2 hari cuy. Ampun aku. Yang
Aku
utas
pada
turu di Jakarta 2 hari.
Aku tak kaget lagi nonton terus ke balik papan ya kalau diabut teh.
Tahu lah kenapa, Cok? PPKM coy gara-garanya. Nah, aku semalam hanya hanyar PPKM loh. Mudahan
Aku kan
sudah
kan
lancar.
gitu.
Hah?
Ada hitungannya untuk yang ini aku ada seberapa nang tina mengharap benar
Iya, kadang
datangannya.
mendesak jualan. Kayak aku semalam headset perlu, Bang. Oh, ada sebagus kualitasnya. Ada kalau yang aku tukar semalam. Modelnya kayak itu yang belipatan di belakang telinga, tapi kualitasnya mantap, kaget. Kaget. Besar terkenal untuk headset gitunya.
Kayaknya aku nih nukar aja HP kan tetap baik-baik aja lu bang ini nggak benar.
Nukar HP kan? Udah dipadahin semalam HP-nya.
Nah dulu. Santai dulu. HP itu sudah masuk juga, masuk di daftar juga teman. Daftar daftar tunggu masih.
Itu bagus banget, sudah 5G sesuai kehendak Ikam.
Yang harus orang. Kadang-kadang orang baru tahu.
Hah?
Kadang-kadang orang baru tahu.
Itu aja kok bagus, sudah 5G. Lagi dicari. Sesuai nolong anak Ikam.
Aduh, nyamannya buruk banget akhirnya.
Abang sat.
Apa?
Blok.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
Yeah, he put it on a platter.
Yawan tadi.
Hah?
And the Knicks with possession. It's been 8 unanswered points for him.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for New York.
This was a physical game.
Anginnya aja.
Of the rotations defensively, and were able to attack the rim.
Udah kedengaran. Nah, ini kedengarannya suaranya. Tadi angin aja.
Iyalah. Kenapa kayak itu?
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Julius Randle.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Minyang. Masih boleh kerja miang kapok tuh miang.
And it's Parker in at the 5 down low. That's the Boston 5.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Banyak berlebihan.
This is a great feeling.
Ya, Maret tuh boleh balik aja jangan langsung pasti kapok kok.
Lock at 6. From outside the arc.
Halo kamiangan.
So it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
The defensive awareness, the time
Parete tahu tajung aja nang disambat Gatel.
it can alter your approach.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the
Aduh, kebanyakan yang dipikirkan tuh Parete.
I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise for the kind of win.
Beradioan ya sambil aja begonnya.
Radio apa?
Horari.
Kemana tuh nyambut?
Beda, nang mana bujur-bujur namanya yang itu.
Waduh.
ada cocok aja kalau awak di sana tadi bujurakan ya kalau komentar sedikit aja.
Sayang nih nah.
Namun sudah sampai ke dalam sana gitu. Aduh, agak tambah ada pandai apa tadi.
Nah, yang putih
pakai yang kayak apa dalamnya, apa lebarnya. Nah, jadi tahu tuh luar dalam jreng.
Lewat. Yang birunya kamu. Nah. Oke, udah.
Nah, itu tuh. Amal dia mentergugur ke lubang itu cukup sekali aja ya kalau jangan sampai lagi terulang lubang sama. Itu ngarannya